Hey all, Comic Girl Cosplay here with my next video in my YouTube series, A Beginner's Guide to Cosplay. In this video, we're going to be going over cosplay makeup. I'd like to begin this video by saying that makeup isn't just for female cosplayers. It's a big misconception that makeup is just for female cosplayers, however this simply isn't true. Male cosplayers use makeups from prosthetics and gore, to body paint, even to regular everyday makeup. One of the reasons makeup is so important in cosplay is that the cameras can be really unforgiving. There's the popular and common expression that the camera adds 10 pounds. The same principle applies to your face when it comes to cosplay photography. Cameras can wash out your face, emphasize any shine on your face, as well as emphasize any blemishes or signs of fatigue. Unfortunately, since we live in such a digital era, many of the photos taken of you at a convention will end up on the internet. So if that's something you may be conscious of, you may want to give cosplay makeup extra consideration. Oftentimes when you're putting on makeup to prevent this, it may seem like you're putting on a lot of makeup, when in reality, you're not. Have you ever heard of stage or theatrical makeup? Stage or theatrical makeup is used when performers are performing on stage where there's going to be harsh lights on them, so that the harsh lighting used on stage doesn't wash out their face. Many cosplayers will use stage and theatrical makeup on themselves to offset the effects of a harsh flash. Cosplay makeup is also used to help you look more like the character who you're trying to portray. To help them look more like the character, cosplayers will often use colored contacts. Okay, so I know colored contacts aren't technically makeup, but they do fit in with the notion of facial aesthetics. Not only are colored contacts a great way to change the color of your eyes, but they also help your eyes stand out quite a bit. Make sure the contacts you purchase are FDA approved and are properly sealed when you receive them. Also, make sure you don't wear your contacts too long to prevent any damage that they could do to your eyes. It's also handy to carry around a bottle of eye drops just to help keep your eyes hydrated while wearing colored contacts. The next point I'd like to bring up is that makeup isn't just for your face. Makeup can be used on your body to help contour muscles. Remember when I said the camera adds 10 pounds? Oftentimes, a harsh flash can completely vanish any muscle definition that you have. Many people contour their natural muscles to enhance them and so that they'll show regardless of any light situation. The next aspect of cosplay makeup I'd like to talk about is body paint. Body paint is a commitment. Body paint takes a lot of time to put on, and you have to set it so that it doesn't go anywhere. There are a lot of considerations you need to take into account before you commit to body paint. You need to concern yourself with if the body paint is going to streak or crack as you're wearing it on the convention floor, if the paint itself is going to transfer, especially if you're going to have the body paint on your hands, if you're going to be touching something, will the paint transfer? And lastly, you're going to want to concern yourself with the situation of your bathroom afterwards when you're trying to wash it off. Will it be difficult to wash off? And if it's not, will it make a huge mess in your bathroom afterwards? These are all things you want to consider because once again, body paint is a commitment. A common solution that a lot of cosplayers like to use when it comes to this is to use pantyhose or spandex in the color of the body paint you were supposed to use. You just make, for example, you make a glove with that color, you apply fake nails, just so it looks like a more realistic hand, and that way you don't have to concern yourself with actually having to paint your body. And lastly, I'd like to talk about gore and prosthetics makeup. Gore makeup and prosthetics take a lot of practice to get them looking just the way you want. Many prosthetics require some degree of blending in with your natural skin, and you may find this difficult the first time around, or while you're practicing you might find a technique that works really well for you. So it's really important to practice these techniques before you do them for a convention. And that's all for this video. Until next time when the uncanny adventures of Comic Girl Cosplay continue.